Control of consciousness determines the quality of life. Few things are sadder than encountering a person who knows exactly what he should do, yet cannot muster enough energy to do it. The task is to learn how to enjoy everyday life without diminishing other people's chances to enjoy theirs. Success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. It must ensue as the unintended side effect of one's personal dedication to a cause greater than oneself. It is by being fully involved with every detail of our lives, whether good or bad, that we find happiness, not by trying to look for it directly. People who learn to control inner experience will be able to determine the quality of their lives, which is as close as any of us can come to being happy. The psychic entropy peculiar to the human condition involves seeing more to do than one can actually accomplish and feeling able to accomplish more than what conditions allow. Attention is like energy in that, without it, no work can be done, and in doing work is dissipated. We create ourselves by how we use this energy. It is not the skills we actually have that determine how we feel, but the ones we think we have. It is when we act freely, for the sake of the action itself, rather than for ulterior motives, that we learn to become more than what we were. It is how we choose what we do and how we approach it that will determine whether the sum of our days adds up to a formless blur or to something resembling a work of art. It's a wise parent who allows her children to give up the things of childhood in their own time. Flow is the process of achieving happiness through control over one's inner life. Try to be inspired by something every day. Try to inspire at least one person every day. Creativity is a central source of meaning in our lives. Most of the things that are interesting, important, and human are the results of creativity. One cannot lead a life that is truly excellent without feeling that one belongs to something greater and more permanent than oneself. Human beings are the only creatures who are allowed to fail. If an ant fails, it's dead. Being in control of the mind means that literally anything that happens can be a source of joy. The best moments in our lives are not the passive, receptive, relaxing times. The best moments usually occur if a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. To overcome the anxieties and depressions of contemporary life, individuals must become independent of the social environment to the degree that they no longer respond exclusively in terms of its rewards and punishments. The quality of life is determined by how we invest our psychic energy, our attention. The more a job inherently resembles a game, with variety, appropriate and flexible challenges, clear goals, and immediate feedback, the more enjoyable it will be, regardless of the worker's level of development. Happiness is not something that happens. It is not the result of good fortune or random chance. It is not something money can buy or power command. It does not depend on outside events, but rather on how we interpret them. To live meaningfully, one must identify the patterns of activity that lead to flow, and then weave them into the fabric of daily life. Flow is not about the pursuit of happiness, but about experiencing the process of being fully alive. When a person is able to organize their consciousness so as to experience flow as often as possible, the quality of life is inevitably going to improve. Creativity involves breaking out of established patterns in order to look at things in a different way. Purpose provides a unifying theme for all the other dimensions of flow: focus, feedback, challenge, and skill. Every aspect of life can be improved when we bring the mindset of curiosity, challenge, and growth into what we do. I'm grateful for the moments shared in discourse. May our paths cross again in the fullness of time.